Good afternoon and welcome back to Asgard and welcome back to our Direwolf 20 modded Minecraft Let's Play series. So, today we are going to be doing a number of miscellaneous tasks, so we're going to jump straight into it because we do have a bit to cover. The first thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and automate the atomic reconstructor. Because we talked about doing that last episode, and there's some things that I want to make, and it would just be easier, so we might as well go ahead and do that. The first thing that we're going to need is we're going to need to get ourselves a vacuum chest. And there's our vacuum chest. And the first thing that I want to do is I want to automate diamantine. So, I already taught it how to automate the empowered diamantine, but we're going to want to automate the actual normal diamantine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and grab a block of diamantine. We'll go ahead and get an interface. Let's go ahead and get some item conduits and then also a bit of fluix cable, 5, that's fine. Then let's also get ourselves a wooden pressure plate and a redstone torch and also some energy conduits. Okay, so we should be good now. So let's go ahead, we'll pop down here. And I started tearing up some floor here. I was playing around with the idea. We'll actually just set it up like right here. There's going to be our atomic reconstructor. And then what we'll do is we'll put a vacuum chest like right here. And we're going to go ahead and filter it. I'm going to have to get an item filter. That's fine. And let's also go ahead and get ourselves an automatic precision dropper from actually additions. Then I also want to get a timer. I just got one from Dark Utilities. It's fine. We're not going to have to, it doesn't have to be too crazy. That's all we need. And so what we'll do is we'll set up, we'll have our atomic reconstructor here, our vacuum chest right here, and let's go ahead and throw a filter into this. Now we may eventually upgrade this filter, I don't know, but for now this works, and we'll throw in diamantine. So as of right now it can only pick up diamantine crystal blocks. I'll add more, but for the sake of this demonstration, we'll just do that. And then let's go ahead and we're going to set up our precision dropper like right. Yeah, we'll put our precision dropper just right above that, facing down. And then what we'll do is we will, so always active, okay. That's what I want. And we're going to put our wooden pressure plate right here. And then let's go ahead and toggle this, and we're going to say redstone mode is pulse. That way it only activates when it gets a redstone signal. And then what we can do is we can run our fluix cable up. I don't actually need these item conduits here. That was just kind of, I put them there just to be able to set that up. But what we'll do is we'll put our interface down right here, and we're going to go ahead and tell it that it needs to connect into the precision dropper. Then let's run our fluix cable up to our interface. And then we need to give this atomic reconstructor some energy. And then let's go ahead and change the redstone mode on this atomic precision dropper to pulse. And then what we'll do is we'll set up our timer, and we're just going to put this like right here. And let's see, 100 ticks is 5 seconds. That works. I'm happy with that. And so now we can set up a pattern. Let me get this out. And we can say that if you take a diamond block, you're going to get a diamantine crystal block. We'll go ahead and encode that, and we're going to add it into this interface. So now if we come up here and we were to order, say, a diamantine crystal block, we should see that it's in the vacuum chest, which it is. So now all we have to do is just run our item conduits up and over back to the interface. We'll go ahead and disable that. We'll say you extract, you insert. And so there we go. So now if we were to come up here and let's see, take a look at our diamonds. I'm going to say order 1 empowered diamantine. I'm missing clay. Okay, let me tell it how to make clay real quick. Throw that into there. And so now if we were to order our diamantine, empowered diamantine crystal, and we pop on downstairs, we just heard it go off, and there goes, you know what, I never blacklisted this. That's my bad. So I'll go ahead and blacklist that. And, okay, let's try this again. Now that everything's not all sorts of messed up. So if we order an empowered diamantine crystal, there went that, and there we go. It's empowering, and then here in a second it's going to pull it out. Maybe. There we go. There's our empowered diamantine, and okay, and I didn't teach it to pull that out, so let me change that over. There we go. And so it would work. It would automatically make our empowered diamantine. So all of that's automated. It's very, very easy to set up, honestly. And that pretty much handles all of that. So we can, we'll set up a Nori crystals and redstonia and all that to it as well. And like I said, we can add an extended item filter and, make it more powerful. So the next thing that I want to get is I want to get a couple of these experience solidifiers. These things are very, very handy. I'm going to go ahead and get those out of the way. And so we're going to need a couple of these diamantine blocks. That's one reason I didn't mind making those extra blocks of diamantine, because we're going to need them. So we'll go ahead and request those. And we'll see it's running. And it's going to take a minute, so I'll be back once that empowered diamantine is done. By the way, I did have a comment about Daraya Conduits messing up. And up until recently, I hadn't experienced it. Like my farms and stuff are still running fine over here. These farms are doing great. But I spent a while messing with it. And actually this stuff, I haven't even bothered plugging up another diesel generator or even plugging up the power as of right now. And that is because we're having an issue over here. These conduits were working. And the issue seems to be, like, the stuff will work. But then as soon as you log off and then log back in, whenever you try to, whenever you go look at it or whatever, it's not working anymore. Basically, these are not getting hosed anymore, and they're also not pumping their items out either, which is very, very strange. Like, if we take a look down here, I mean, nothing's changed, but you'll notice that the farming stations, they're just holding on to their contents, and the hose are not pumping into it like they're supposed to. They're still pumping into the other farm. That's what's so strange. It didn't change a thing. It has never caused me any issue on these farms. But those right there act up, and I don't know what's causing it. So as of right now, that's why I'm not really running the immersive engineering, because if it's not automated and self-sufficient, like, I don't really care, to mess with it really. But anyway, our diamantine is done. So let's go ahead and we're going to get 2 of these experience solidifiers. Now these things are absolutely wonderful. And they don't require any kind of power or anything. Basically, I wanted to do something about all this XP that's dropping. And by the way, this is a zombie spawner. Which I know they catch on fire, but that's fine, because they die pretty much instantly anyway. And actually, I am going to change this over to active with signal. But if we plug this experience solidifier up, and let's go ahead and tell it to extract always active. Basically what it's going to do is it's going to take all the XP that drops around here and turn it into solid experience. And then it's going to just send it on into the ender chest. So very, very nice. And we'll do the same over here. Of course, these are still just temporary setups, but this does make things a lot better, because we're not going to have all that XP on the ground. It's basically going to absorb all of that and just turn it into solid XP. So very, very nice. And then the next thing that I want to do is I want to mess with RF tools just a little bit here. And the first thing that I want to get is a builder block from RF tools. And if you recall, I did make a mention about this, that I was going to be wanting to set this up fairly soon. We're going to need a machine frame. And there we go, builder block. This thing is very, very cheap, and it's very, very powerful. I love this block. And then the next thing that we're going to want is a quarrying card. And so let's go with, there's a few different options here. We are going to have to start with a shape card. Regardless of what we make, that's what we're going to have to start with. So we'll get our shape card. And then we're going to upgrade it. And we can either do, there's quarries, but the thing is the quarry is going to replace the blocks that it digs with dirt. So we don't really want that. There's also the clearing quarries, and that's what we want. And you can do Silk Touch, you can do Fortune, you can also do Pumps if you just want to get rid of liquid, but we're going to go with just a clearing quarry. That's fine. And oh yeah, we're going to need a standard quarry first, and so there's that. And then we'll get our clearing quarry, and basically this is just going to remove all the blocks within the designated area. And then I want to get myself a trash can, because honestly I don't want these things that we're going to be getting. I just want to get rid of them, you know. Chances are there's nothing good in the area that we're going to be digging. So at this point I just want to remove it. And then let's go ahead and just grab our vibrant capacitor bank. This honestly is probably going to be enough power, so I'm not terribly concerned about that. And basically I just want to get rid of these mountains back here. These mountains, I need them gone so I can continue building. I still need to build up on most of these towers, and then finish the top on this one and start actually linking all this up and everything. But I want to finish building my towers out, and that's actually the reason the spawners are here, because I don't have the location set up that we need. So I want to get rid of these mountains. I don't like them. So what we'll do is we'll just set up our builder block, and this can be pretty much anywhere. These have a super range. They don't have to be right on the area that you're wanting to mine. And so what we'll do is we'll take our shape card, and what we'll do is we'll first right click the builder that we want to use. Shift right click, sorry. And then we're going to, let's see, where do we want to start? We'll go ahead and just start it like right here. So we'll shift right click that. And we're going to say you're going to dig all the way. We're going to designate the space basically that it's going to dig. And we're going to say that you're going to dig, I gotta be careful not to destroy my towers. Actually for right now, for purpose of this demonstration, we'll do that. We'll say you're going to dig to this height and down to that depth and this whole area here. And then what we can do is we can actually shift right click this just into the air, and you'll see that we can change the offset and stuff. I wouldn't suggest messing with that too much. And you can also void stuff right there. You know, within the item itself, it'll automatically void cobble, void stone, etc. And we're going to say it's going to be a box, but we want a solid box. We want all the blocks within that box to be mined, and we want it to be a box shape. So then what we can do is we can just right click this, it'll install the module, and we can say do a preview mode. Now say we don't, say it's offset, so it's going to try to mine out this area, and we will support preview. There we go. It may be because I changed the shape after setting up the quarry. It happened to me on Hermit Pack too, so it's something. But basically I'm doing this whole area here, and this, what's interesting is this preview, you can actually stand on it and mess with it, and all that good stuff. And actually this would help building out like something like that as well. So I probably should have done that after doing the builder block, because if you do a shape card, you can actually have it build for you instead of digging up an area. And what we'll do is we'll just put some kind of we'll put some type of inventory on top of it, and it does have to be on top. The sides really don't seem to work in my past experiences anyway. So we're just going to put our trash can here. Like I said, I just want to trash everything that comes from this quarry. And then it's going to need a redstone signal and some power. So let's give it what it wants. So we'll go ahead and put just a lever here on the side, and we'll put our vibrant capacitor bank here on the back. Let me grab this. These items are driving me insane. Just sitting there. And we're going to go ahead and tell it that you need to keep running with a redstone signal is what we want. We don't want it to shut off after a single run. And then we'll go ahead and turn this on. And you'll notice it starts ripping up the land, and it does so at a very brisk pace. And it's tearing up stuff. It's basically going to eat through as much power as you can supply it with. You'll notice it's pulling out power fairly quickly. This thing is a power hog. But eventually this is what we're going to use to actually do all of our quarrying. So we will definitely be using it again very soon. Possibly in the very near future, because you know the quarry that we have at the moment, it's fine, it works, and it's good for early game, it really is, but long term I don't like manual quarries. I hate moving them. I hate doing all that stuff. I know you see me and I see you. So this thing, it does nom through land. And you'll notice that it's finished quarrying. Now, it's used up a decent amount of power. It still has 8 million in here. So it is something that we're going to be setting up after we have a lot of power. And if you do like Fortune or Silk Touch or something like that on it, it is going to make it even more so of a power hog. So just be forewarned. But we can just plug this back up and it's gonna fill that up fairly quickly for us. And so I'll keep quarrying this area out. I want to get rid of all these mountains so that I can continue building here. And the last thing that I want to show you today, since it was mainly quality of life and little things like that, is if we take, let's go ahead and throw some string in here. And I want quite a bit of this actually. So we'll get a stack of it. And if we pop on over, let's make some mana weave cloth. So this stuff is made just like that. And there's actually, Britannia has a special seasonal outfit here. So let's go ahead and get ourselves just a full set of this, just for fun. There we go. We'll get the rest of the set real quick. And I would suggest, if you're interested in it, go ahead and make it. Because it's just a seasonal thing. It's not going to be around, you know, forever or anything. So let's go ahead and we'll set it up like, for right now, we'll just put it right here so I can show it to you guys. But if we take this, and like I said, this is just a Christmas thing. We can go ahead and throw it on here. And I love these armor stands, by the way, because their arms move. These are just the vanilla armor stands, too. But that's what the armor looks like. So, or at least on an armor stand, I'll throw it on as well. And there we go. So that is our seasonal clothes. But like I said, I would suggest that if you want it, go ahead and make it, because it's only going to be around for a limited time. And then once Christmas is over and everything, I think right around the new year, this armor set's going to become uncraftable again. So it is just a seasonal thing. So go ahead and get it if you want it. I really like it personally. And actually, I think I might just wear this armor, because I don't really do that much combat or anything. So I'm going to rock it, I think. But I do believe, I know it's just about wrapping up point. So basically, I just want to show you a lot of little quality of life things like that, and, you know, finish automating some of that. Actually, addition stuff this episode. And tell you guys about the conduits. I still don't know what's causing that or how to fix it. I'm hoping that there's an update in the pack maybe before long. Because I know other people have been having issues with it too. Basically, the indoor conduits just stop working. So, and you have to, if you want to fix it, you have to totally tear them down and replace them. So anyway, I just wanted to address that because I know I had a question about it. And up until I set this up and then came back on, I hadn't had that issue either. But just a heads up on that. And next episode, I am planning on doing Deep Resonance, because I know a lot of you guys have asked about that, and then maybe get back into Blood Magic or Britannia, one or the other. So, because I know we've been kind of off Magic for a little bit. I go through phases with Magic. Sometimes I'll be like, man, I really want to do Magic, and then other times I'm like, I don't know. But I think it's just about time we step back into Magic. So that's what we'll be doing, you know, episode after next. So, but I know a lot of you have asked about deep resonance and everything. So that's what we'll be doing next episode. So, anyways, but I'm going to get the rest of that stuff quarried out and start setting up the rest of the towers and everything. Hopefully, I don't know that I'll get all 3 of them made by next episode, but I'm gonna at least start working on them, and then after that, I'll finish building up the towers and everything. So, and we'll be able to actually start setting up our spawn area once we have the next towers as well. So I'll be able to move those spawners over. Now, I'm hoping that Draconic Evolution will get updated in time, because as of right now, Draconic Evolution is kind of disappointing for me. I do like a lot of the new features, which we'll get into before too long, but I really want to do my spawners with Draconic Evolution, but due to the fact that they don't have the spawners, they also don't have the power system in the current versions of Draconic Evolution, that's not possible. So, we'll see. Maybe it'll get added. If not, I'll stick with Ender.io. That's fine too. but I really like Draconic Evolution spawners a lot. It's basically soul shards spawners is pretty much what it is. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, as always, be sure and hit that like button, and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already for more daily videos. And I just want to do a lot of little bitty miscellaneous tasks today, so but I hope you guys join me for next episode, and until then, as always, do take care and stay safe, and I hope to see you guys then. I know the holidays are just about here. There will still be a video on Saturday, so but I will say that if you guys watch my challenge mode, there will not be a challenge this weekend just because that's Christmas, and yeah, so I won't be free to do the challenge on Christmas Day. But yeah, anyways, I hope to see you guys next time, and take care.